Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful morning. I am on my way out to milk. It's actually warmer out than I thought. I think part of it is it's really humid out. We're supposed to be getting some rain soon, so I'm going to try to get that done, get the milking done before it rains. And then I'm hoping to take the trailer and go get a load of wood chips and pick up a base of a swing set, kind of like that one, but not quite as big, that someone's giving away that I'm thinking I might be able to use as a hunting blind. So, if I do that, I'll bring you guys along. So the lambs look good. They let me hold them, which is great. Especially that girl, because if we're going to keep her, I want her to be more tame. Got almost 2 gallons of milk. At least, over 1.5 gallons. Somewhere between 1.5 gallons and 2 gallons. And I'm not keeping it this morning, because we've got enough for us and for the people that we provide milk for. And so, somebody else knows they're getting milk. And they're pretty excited. No, she's not drinking right now. I'm about to get them some more food and water, but I wanted to show you. So I've just put the chicken wire, you see like the roll of it is back there behind. And then I just used 2 clips here on the front to keep it from coming up. And that will keep them from jumping out, because they were just landing on the sides here. And then they could jump out. One had jumped out, the rest had just been sitting on the side. But I'd rather just be safe. So, this will work. I bet you think of this as just a good looking accessory on my face, but it actually saved my life today. I went over to clean out the entrance of that one right there, the beehive. And normally I can kind of clean it out and maybe the bees will come out a little bit, but they're not real aggressive. Well, as soon as I stuck that stick in there, there was a bee on me and I could hear him. And he ended up, I think, in my beard, because I could hear him go zzz, and he was trying to sting me, but the beard saved my life. So I flicked him out. He was going around me, pulled my hood over my head. I think he landed right here and tried to sting me through my sweatshirt, and that was the end of him, because then his stinger got stuck and he got pulled out. I flicked him off. But at that point, he's already releasing pheromones for everyone to come protect the hive. So I had to hightailed it out of there, and actually the sweatshirt is in the laundry now because I don't want to be around the beehives with those pheromones on me. So, not just a pretty face, life-saving device. Guys, think about growing one. Okay guys, so Homestead Boy 1 and I were on our way to go pick up a swing set base that we're going to use for a hunting blind, and this happened. You see this, and then that came, it snapped off and went into the car. I don't know if you can see the deer fur. Yeah, one deer ran in front of us and there was nothing I could do. The other one stopped. I'll show you the other deer. But yeah, we're just waiting for the police officer to come ready to report so we can turn it into the insurance company. This is driving now. Okay guys, so we didn't take any video while we were there. It was heavier than I thought and the gate wasn't wide enough to get it out. So we kind of had to go over the fence, or kind of tried to. We were able to take the top bar off and then kind of get it over the fence, and it fell on me, and then we lifted it over and got it on the trailer. So it all worked out. Stopped at the grocery store afterwards. So despite having a disagreement with a deer, we got this. And I kind of was thinking about it. We're going to use this as a deer blind. So the deer struck first. They drew first blood. So back home, I just wanted to give you guys, I can't remember if I told you, it kind of all happened really fast. Literally, we're driving down the road, a deer runs across the road in front of us, And before I can look back to the left, bam, the deer hit the car, and I think its head hit here, or maybe here, because there's like a impact here and an impact here. And so maybe this was its head and this was its shoulder. But what happened, I think, is its butt whipped around here. I don't know, because there's also damage up here on the front of the car. But you can see, so the window is down here, and I think it knocked the poop right out of him. So when you hear the statement, yeah, it knocked the poop right out of something, apparently it's possible, because it's nasty. And you can see it kind of goes all the way back along here, and some of it actually, I need to clean the seat. Homestead Boy 1 cleaned it off a little bit, but there's a little bit of poo there. So we were actually driving to get that swing set, so we continued on and we got the swing set and went to the grocery store and then came home. I mean, I can drive it. There's nothing wrong mechanically, I don't think. But you can kind of see, I showed you earlier, it's very difficult to see through the windshield. And then when you're in and out of shadow, it's even worse. So the good news is we've got insurance. We've got like comprehensive. So I think it's only going to cost us the $100 deductible, because they said it falls under flying object. So we just have to get it taken care of. I'm waiting on a call from the insurance company, and that should be good. In the meantime, I'm taking some compost down to the compost pile, and then we've got piano lessons going on right now, and dance later, and swim later, and baseball later. So we're going to be all over the place, and having to drive that car too. So hopefully it can be repaired quickly. So as I was walking back up from taking the compost down, I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to put that, the toy swing set that I'm going to turn into a hunting blind. And I think I might put it right here. Oh, it's starting to rain. Because right here, if you guys look behind me, whoever's sitting there would be able to see all the way down that trail. Might have to trim off some of this stuff here in order to do that, but no big deal. We'd be able to see this way, and then you can see the house. If I set one of the boys here, my wife or I could keep an eye on them from the house. So that would be nice. It's right on the edge of our property, so I just make sure the boys didn't shoot onto a neighbor's property. Not that I think he'd care, but I know the deer come across here and come across the field. Plus it'd be easy to get to, so if I ever wanted to move it, again, I could very easily do that. So I'm thinking I might do that. It's starting to rain harder than I thought it was going to, so I'm going to throw a tarp over the windshield, because I'm not sure if it's going to leak or not. Of course, as soon as I get it on here, it slows down, but I'm just not sure, because it's pretty pushed in that one spot, if water's going to get in there or not, and I don't want to have to deal with water damage as well. So I just got the small tarp. I've got some rare earth magnets. There's one down here, one over here, little one here, and then a couple bigger ones there and there. You can hear the drops again are getting bigger. So that should at least keep the water running down away off of the windshield. That's about all I can do right now. I'm getting pretty wet. It's going to make it a lot harder to drive like this, but the force is strong with me. So, I don't know, we'll see. If I just stay out here a little bit longer, I won't need to take a shower. So as you guys can see, we got a bunch of rain. That's probably, I don't know, it's at least a half an inch of rain in a very short period of time. Fortunately, the ground had mostly dried out, so we don't have quite as many pools and puddles as we did before, because it was able to suck up some of that water. And like I said, it's going to water everything that I planted, so that's good news, right? We'll take it for what we can get. In the process of getting this fixed, I put the tarp over it so that, because I'm just not sure with the cracks in it, if it was going to be watertight, and I drove it a little bit in the rain, and it seemed like when I touched the inside of it, there was a little bit of moisture, so I figured just to be safe, rather be safe than sorry. And you can see there's no truck right here because that's what I drove instead. So I'm heading out to milk. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you have a wonderful tomorrow. If you haven't checked out the giveaway video, check that out. Love for you guys to win that knife. And until then, I'll see you in the comments.